the city lights to the wide open skies, we're leaving behind the hustle and grind. Rangel Ranch, a journey of heart.
Is it good? You have to drink water and eat. Drink water and eat.
Rangel Ranch, a journey of heart.
Hi, welcome back. Well, at this episode, we're going to talk a little bit about the new project. That is one of the most important ones I'm going to do. It is one of the reasons that we decided to move out a house in the suburbs and and have that limited space that we couldn't grow. I was farming mealworms, superworms, beetles, and all that stuff for a project, and it was doing good. But I was limited of space working in the garage. I'll show you some pictures and images as I speak. So it was something that I got a little frustrated because I was selling, I was making some profit, but at the same time I was getting sick. Too many dust, too much. The space was limited, and I was starting to do things outside the garage. And I don't know, I just, you can't mess up those spaces, and that was one of the pushes that made me think about doing it fast, going to buying some acreage and starting a new chapter of my life, including making my own money from the land and different sources. Okay, I never thought I was going to be, this project is not that I'm going to be a farmer. I'm sort of a homestead, but I like the modern stuff too. So it's a combination between raising your own food, animal based or with proteins, and plant based and fruit and all that. That's one of the things you want to do. And the other one is, better water source. This water comes from a well 120 feet deep, and the water tastes incredibly different from the one that we were drinking in our house, even though we had filters and everything. But you can tell the difference. Let's say the other week, my wife and I were doing groceries at the nearest town, and she bought a bottle of water, and we tasted the water, and we noticed the difference. We noticed that the taste was not even close to the taste of our water in our land. So that it's a plus, and there's no water outage in this type of areas. So but I changed the subject. One of the projects I'm going to do this time, it's one of the hardest ones, but it is one of the pushes toward making money here in the land. And we're finishing, it's about to end winter. I wanted to have this done before spring ends, because it's important to breed the worms and all that before summer starts. So this is a project probably going to take me a couple of months to complete. And it's not only, I'm going to show you, I already, in one of the previous episodes, I showed this totally full of things, you know. And I emptied it. I put it here, organized in and out. There's some stuff here that are not done, but you know, 95% organized in here. That's a 10 by 20, and this is a 10 by 22. So, and I even got in here a shed to put everything in it. So a space that was 10 by 20, all messed up. I made this, you know, I made this a tool organizer or tool shed with everything in here, even a work table. You see, a big work table, have everything in here, even though up there I am going to put a metal roof here, but you can see everything fit in here. And I made it happen. So let's go to the other place. Yeah, so with that finished, now we're going to go to start up the other project that is in this carport. This is a carport. I bought it in Home Depot, and I bought the covers apart so we can have, you know, everything that was in here was what couldn't fit in the RV. Whatever didn't fit in there, we put in here. So, and that was not even 10% of what we brought, because we rented our house furnished and everything, and we didn't take almost anything. But even though with that, we filled up this. So with this clean, now I can start leveling it. And I was thinking for a while how to do it, and I came up with the idea that I was going to put this 12 feet long. I'm going to attach it to, there's 5 columns, right? So I got 4 of these, and because this is going to be the door, this is not going to be here. I just put it here to measure it, but they're going to be 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, and this one's is going to be splitted because it's going to be a door. And another good thing about what I'm going to do here is, because we have here in Florida sand, you know, it's a little bit of debris and stuff, but I'm going to put here gravel. So when I put the shelves all around here, there's not going to be much dust, because, you know, I can put gravel here and just get the hose and water it, and, you know, clean it easier. So I'm going to put a wall here so I can put stuff here too, and I'm going to put a wall here with a door, with a double door. That's going to be the start. I'm working a little bit today. Today's Sunday. I take it easy today. We're going to do some baby back ribs today. Yeah. So I'm taking it easy. I'm just thinking, you know, I spend a lot of time thinking about what I'm going to do, and then I start, you know, doing a little by little, and I get caught up with it, and then I do it fast, because I'm going to do it isolated. It has to be with isolation, because it's going to be hot in summer and cold in winter. And what I noticed, the little few worms that I brought, some died, even though I have a heater, portable heater inside the shed. That little gray shed, I put them in there, and I have a provisional office. But, you know, the dust and the office doesn't go together. A computer with a dusty office is not good. I already lost one of the computers because of that. So because this is going to be the worm farm, let's call it like that, why, right? The worm farm. that provisional shed is going to be, or that shed is going to be my provisional office until I make some profit here to be able to do a huge building here. So that's the ultimate goal for the business. And of course the house is coming before this second quarter of the year. But that's another thing, right? A little bit by little, step by step. Okay, it's leveled right now. You see that there's like a foot on the level of the ground, and the other side is like 2 inches. So we're in sort of a downhill here. So it's already leveled all the structure, and I was undecided to what to do with the floor. First, I thought to fill it with sand, you know, and then gravel. But I'm thinking about it. It's not cost effective, and it's a lot of labor. Too much for one old man. So I started to do this yesterday with 1x2s I have here, and I think this is the way. So I already finished this. I'm gonna leave this here like this. So in theory, this is gonna be the door, right? And I'm gonna keep a space like this. I'm gonna keep this space like this, and then level it. So this entrance is gonna be on the floor level, and then I'm gonna have all the floor with this. And I left it with this big gap here because, well, to save some material, to let the air flow, because it's going to be spring and summer, and by the end of the summer when cold starts, I'll see what I'll do. I'm not sure yet, but so this is going to be, then the rest is going to be, yeah, the whole thing. I'm going to do this right now. I started to make some cuts, but it's starting to look nice. See how it goes. Let's start this part.
Rangel Ranch, we're on our way.
Hello, gentlemen. See how many eggs? Oh, got a lot. Got there.
3 blue ones.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Look at how blue.
Blue, blue, blue. Oh my God, very blue.
Speckled.
Watch out. You step on it. How many?
6.
Only 6. There's no white one.
Didn't lay today.
The white one didn't lay today. Okay.
This one is paint.
Uh,
Oh no, it's just the lighting.
nice.
This one's very blue.
Okay, I got my fresh egg done, and I'm gonna put it I'm gonna put it here. I made fried arepita. If you don't know what that is, you can search it up in the previous videos. So with that out of the system, well, in the system, now I got a good breakfast. There's nothing better as arepa. If you guys don't know what that is, search it up. I'll put the words here. Arepa. You can make it fried. You can make it on the grill. You can make it in the oven. You can have it as breakfast, as lunch, as dinner. You can put in whatever you want. I have one of the videos. I'm going to put the link here in the video. For that day, we did arepas with the guinea fowl meat. We made reina pepiadas. That's one of my favorites. So yeah, well, now with that done and my coffee in, let's continue working here the shed or the carport. At this time is carport or carport. That's going to be a worm factory or a worm, yeah, worm factory. Okay, I'll be showing you the progress. I'm not going to show you how I do it. You know, it's boring stuff. I'll just show you it in the stages of how I do it and what I'm doing, okay? This is another update. It's starting to look nice. So it still need 2.5 more to go. Let's look it from here. I did this with a lot of space between it. First, because it's cheaper, less material, and because this is going to be a worm farm. Probably I would like this to be like this so I can just water it and all the dust goes down. But if I decide that that I don't like the gaps, it's easy, because if I don't like the gaps, I'll just put one more and done, you know. Here it goes. I already put all the structures here so they can go flat on the top. But I was thinking here on the last one, I'm gonna do a little difference. I'm gonna do it with 2x4s. These are 2x3. I'll do it with 2x4s on this one because I ran out of 2x3s and I just don't want to waste time. Or we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And well, after it's done, all the floor, I don't know, I'm going to do something here. I'm not quite there yet, thinking about what I'm going to do. But what I normally do is, when I start something, it starts to make sense. I don't plan nothing up ahead. I only put it in my mind. I know what I want, but I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. So I just start somewhere and see how it goes. So like lifting the or leveling the carport, I didn't have a clue. So I started to think and passed like hour and a half thinking and started doing something and then change it. And then, you know, it starts to make sense in my head. How do I want it by the way I'm doing the previous part? That's how my brain works. I don't like, or I don't know how, draw things, put them in perspective and take measurements and do calculations, and no, I can't. I just don't like doing that like that. I rather do it like I don't know, like something, you know, that's I'm creating something and I know how I want it. I don't know how is it going to be the end result, but normally comes pretty well. And if it doesn't, I'll break it down and do another thing, and I learn from it. So even though on the worst scenario, I learned something. So that's the way I do it. So like the swing was a project that was different in my head at the beginning, and then when I started to do something, I finished doing something quite different, you know. I'm in a sweatshirt because today it's been a beautiful 70s, 75 degrees, you know. Still winter, but we're in Florida, right? And talking about the end results, I'm gonna flip my camera. This is what I enjoy as an end result of what I do. This, my daughter enjoying, or a member of my family enjoying my creation. It's what motivates me, you know. It's what motivates me to do what I'm doing here and to be here where I'm at, you know. And that's that. That was pushes me every morning to keep doing it, and I'm not going to stop. I only need a little bit of health, and I ask God, just give me health. The rest, I'll leave it to me. Just help me to be healthy, and you know, as long as I can, to be able to provide and to be able to do what I do, to do what I love to do, you know. Here it's almost night and the chicks are getting prepared to sleep. You can see there's some inside already. Let me zoom here. There's some inside already saying, okay, it's time to sleep. The other ones are thinking about it, but it's about to be the end of the day. So I'll keep on doing it tomorrow. I'll keep on working on it tomorrow. I have to go to town tomorrow and buy some more wood, and hopefully tomorrow, for me it's a Wednesday, so before the weekend I hope I can have all the floor done and probably the outside walls. I'm gonna do both, thinking of doing it. I'm gonna do first the floor, then the outside walls, then the back wall, and then the front wall with the door. How am I gonna do it? I have no idea. Really, I have no idea how I'm gonna do it, but I'll show you. I did this with a lot of space between it. First, because it's cheaper, less material, and because this is going to be a worm farm. Probably I would like this to be like this so I can just water it and all the dust goes down. But if I decide that that I don't like the gaps, it's easy, because if I don't like the gaps, I'll just put one more and done, you know. I am pre-drilling the holes. Oh my God, the guineas. If you want to know about guineas, watch my previous videos. I talk about the guineas. So I was saying, I pre-hold the wood because it prevents for cracking or from cracking. So that's why I have to. Well, a little bit advanced here to show you. I already did the first whole thing, and I'm starting to do the front wall and continuing the floor. Like I said before, I'm finishing the floor first, the whole thing, and then do the back and the front. I'll probably do a door in the back too. I was thinking about that. And another curiosity, this is my wife with the other kid, the 17-year-old one, the one that helped me with the chickens. And I was thinking, when you come to live in a land with nothing than trees, that's it, trees and an RV. That's all we started with, and a shed that was a mess. If you see the other videos, you can see that. When you start like that, and months pass by, and you start to make this piece of land your home, every single thing you do, it's incredible. So that swing became our favorite spot so far. You got nothing else to do. Then we did the porch. Now we got a porch, you know. Then you enjoy with a porch with a table. So we had so many meals outside. So it's not only the RV. Now you have the RV, you got the porch. Now we got the RV, the porch. Now we got the swing. And then I'm making this, right? And I made this. So you're making your home day by day, you know, sweat by sweat, and penny by penny. So when I see that my family is enjoying what I do or what we accomplish here, it makes me happy. It makes me happy looking at our favorite spot. And that gave me an idea. I'm gonna make a movie night tonight. I'll show you. I'll show you what we're gonna do tonight here in this spot. Okay, so keep watching, and I'll be still working on the shed or carport.
He's a regular cat playing the piano.
Well, that's all for this time. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
From the city to the country, we found our place. A love so pure, a love that we can't replace. Rangel Ranch, a love to hold. A love that grows as the seasons unfold.